Your foam roller nearby. I'm gonna get you to start with that on the quads. Right into it. So when you're foam rolling, ideally you wanna have your body as relaxed as possible. I know it's not always easy because it can be painful, but the goal is to relax your muscles as much as possible to get the most out of it. So if that means dragging your feet across the floor to relax your quads, go for it. Go nice and slow, and when you find a spot that's tight, stay there and just let your body weight sink into it. You could move left and right. You could feel the quads shifting underneath your body weight. Breathe, make sure you're not holding your breath. We are starting with what is most painful for most people. Not everyone, but a lot. Now you can shift your legs left and right. So if I turn both of my knees to the right, I can get the outside of my left and the inside of my right. And then as I come back up, I can switch sides, turn my knees to the left. It's very subtle. Good, nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. You're gonna sit onto the roller with your right butt cheek on the roller. So we're got the right hand on the ground, right glute on the roller, and you're gonna roll up and down to start. Don't cross the leg over just yet. I want you in this position to find the spots that need some rolling. And again, really push your body weight into it. Cross your right leg on top of your left. And now get a deeper stretch, hold on to that ankle and roll up and down the glute of that right side. So right leg is crossed on top of the left and we're leaning onto the right glute. Good, now you find a spot, stay there, you could shift left and right. Now as you roll, I want you to breathe in as you come towards the top of the glute. Breathe out as you come back down. Breathe in as you come up. This is for anyone that's holding their breath. Now we're rolling, breathing with the roller. Good. Switch sides. Sit onto the roller with your left glute. Left hand on the floor. And start to roll up and down the left butt cheek. Cross left over right, and then roll up and down. Go slowly. And then again, if you find a spot that needs a little more time, stay there. You can shift left and right. And they roll up and down, slow, 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 slow. Good. Let's finish the rolling with a little bit of upper back, and we're gonna come to calves at the very end of the workout. So we'll put the roller about here on your back, kind of between, just beneath the shoulder blades. You can hold your head in your hands for support. Take the tailbone off the ground, take your bum off the ground, and roll to the top of the shoulder blade, and then come back to where we started. And again, you want to kind of be loose, sinking your back into the roller. Move slowly. Good. And remove this roller from underneath you, put it to the side, and lie onto your back all the way. Take a few seconds here to kind of sink into the floor. Deep breaths. And then take your left knee in towards your chest. You can hold behind your thigh or on top of the shin. That right leg extended out. Take one more deep breath in. Pull it a little closer as you exhale. Let it go and switch sides. Take your other knee in towards your chest, hold behind the thigh or in front of the shin. And if you don't feel a stretch, that's okay. You're focusing on your breathing. Deep breaths in through your nose, belly rises and fills. Exhale, let it all out. Keep going. One more breath. Exhale, good. Cross right leg over left. Reach for the ankles, pull towards you in a cow stretch here. Head on the floor, pull nice and close. The right leg is over left, so when we turn over to the left, keep that twisted leg position. Let it go. Lie all the way onto your left side with the legs still crossed and the arms are now on top of each other. Take the right arm, a stacked arm, and open to the side. Keep the hips stacked. Shoulder and hand may not touch the floor. Mine definitely don't, but if they do, relax into it. If you're getting close, use your breath to go a little further every exhale. One more breath. Bring the hand back to start. And roll back onto your back. Cross left leg completely over right. Reach for the ankles. And pull towards you. So you're in a cross-legged position as much as you can. You can even hold on to the shins, just pulling in towards you. But you want your inner thighs to be as close as possible. One more deep breath and we'll fall to the right. Good. Roll over to the right. Arms are stacked. If it's uncomfortable with the legs crossed, just uncross them. And then take that arm, open it up, take your head with you if it feels okay. Reach. You should feel a nice stretch to the mid-back, sort of where we foam rolled already. Good, bring it back to start. And then make your way into tabletop. Cat cow your back a few times. Now keep the back flat. You're gonna take the right arm, open it up to the side, twisting the chest. Keep the hips level. And then thread the right arm underneath, through, lean onto that shoulder. Breathe in, open. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open. Exhale through. Keep the hips stacked on top of the knees. One more time. Take the hands back to tabletop. Cat cow your back a few more times again. Take the left arm, open it up. Thread that arm through. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it through. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale. One more time. Good. Okay, you're gonna make your way into a downward dog. So, corkscrew your hands into the floor. You wanna put weight not only in the base of the palm, but also in your fingertips. So turn your biceps in front, turn the elbows back, tuck your toes in, and lift your hips up in the air. Grab the floor with your fingertips. Pedal your feet left and right. Starting to drive the heel towards the floor. Now walk your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest and stomach as close to your thighs as possible. Tuck the chin to your chest. Then lift up high enough so your back is flat. Hands on the shins. Now you got a flat back. Good, and then roll the chin toward your chest, fold forward again. Hands go to the floor, so bend your knees as much as you need to, and walk your feet back to downward dog. Good. Pedal up and left to right. Hips up as high as you can. Lengthen your body like you're lifting your tailbone towards the ceiling. Send your right leg up in the air as high as you can. Hold it, squeeze your right glute. Now step your right foot in between your hands. You could always pull it forward too. Hold it here. Straighten the back leg as much as you can. Good, hold, hold, hold. Drop your left knee to the ground. And then walk your hands up to your thigh. Hold it here. Find that balance. Squeeze your left glute hard as you can. Lift up a little taller. You should feel a stretch through here. If you need a deeper stretch, you could reach behind, grab the foot, but don't do it if you've got any knee issues. Just stay here. So if you can do it and reach, go for it. Otherwise, just work on getting taller in that bent knee lunge position. Breathe, deep breaths. Drop the foot if you're holding it. Tuck the toe in. Reach the arms up, grow nice and long, and then sink in a little bit more. Really good. Hold it here. Now take both hands inside the right foot. Rotate, open the right arm up. Look up to the hand if you can. Sink into that left hip. Three, two, one. Hand goes back outside the right foot. Lift your left leg up off the floor. Hold here. Step back to a high plank. Drop your knees to the floor and push back to a child pose. Head to the ground, relax here a few breaths. We're going to do everything on the left side in just a second. Come forward into a tabletop. Tuck your toes in, ground those hands, push back into a downward dog. Pedal your feet left and right. Walk your feet to your hands. And then bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest to your thighs, stomach to your thighs. Head hangs, chin to chest. Keep breathing here. Now if you start to feel release, start to straighten the legs a little more. If you're feeling wobbly, take your feet wider. Now lift so your back's flat. Then tuck your chin to your chest, fold forward. Hands to the floor, walk back as far as you can until you get to your downward dog. Hips up in the air, pedal your feet left and right. Bring your feet close together, send your left leg up in the air. Squeeze your left glute. And then step or pull your left leg forward between the hands. Good, pull it forward to where you need it. Hold here, straighten the back leg as much as you can, and then sink as low as you can. Keep your big toe on the ground on that right side. Good, drop the right knee to the ground. Hold that there. Squeeze your right glute. Core tight, walk your hands up. Keep the glute squeezed as you sink into that lunge position, feeling a stretch in the right glute, right quad and hip. If you'd like, turn to the right, reach behind, grab the foot for an even deeper quad stretch. But make sure you're not doing it at the expense of arching your back. So keep everything pulled up. Almost like you're trying to tuck your tailbone in and make your butt disappear. Hold that there. Deep breaths. If you've got that foot, let it go. Tuck in the toe. Now everyone lift up and out, reach, reach, reach. Sink in deeper into the right hip. Good. Both hands inside the left foot. Open the left arm up to the ceiling. Look up to that hand. Hand goes to the outside. And lift that back knee off the ground. Step back to high plank. Drop your knees to the floor, a little wider than hip width. Push back to child pose. Deep breaths here. Good. Okay, option now is to do a pigeon pose with me or take a lying figure four. Same thing, reach through and pull on your back. So you can go into pigeon or lie onto your back and get ready for your figure four. So if pigeon bothers your knee or your hip, I want you to make sure that you take it on your back. All right, so downward dog, if you're gonna go pigeon, hips up in the air, pedal at those feet, left and right. Take your right leg up in the air and the knee towards the right wrist. And then sink into that stretch. If you're doing your figure four, pull that leg in towards you. If you're in pigeon, you can start to drop your chest towards the ground. We've got a minute here. Gonna give us a bit of time to relax into it. And whether you're doing figure four or pigeon, around the 30-40 second mark, you'll start to feel a little release and you'll pull it a little closer. Good. Relax into it, you've got 30 seconds left. Belly fills with air every time you inhale. There was that release, hopefully. Walk your hands up. If you're doing pigeon, go back to your downward dog and switch sides. And if you're in a figure four, I want you to just switch legs. Ease your way onto the floor if you're in pigeon. Sink into it, great job. If you find your mind wandering into what's going on for the rest of your day, see if you can count your breath. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your focus is on just counting those breaths, staying present here, even if it means doing a little bit of counting. Doesn't necessarily work for everyone though, but if it works for you, give it a try. All right. If you are lying on your back, you can let your legs go, arms by your side. And if you're in pigeon, walk up to a downward dog again. Then drop your knees to the floor and make your way onto your back, however you'd like. Lie onto your back here, palms are gonna face up. I want you to take a few deep breaths in and out, just in Shavasana here, lie onto your back. To make sure the belly lifts and falls, not just the chest. Now take the soles of your feet together. Let the knees fall out to the side. If this is painful in the hips, do one leg at a time. Hands can go on belly or by your side. Extend your legs out again. We'll take 30 more seconds here. Just focus on your breath. Good. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're not quite done yet. I want you to grab your roller again. I know we're all like in Zen mode now, hopefully. But I'm doing things a little backwards as always. So we're gonna go back onto the roller with the quads, just to test out, see if what we did helped it a little bit, and then from the breathing and all of that, you can sink a little deeper into your rolling as well. But we're gonna do quads and we're gonna do calves. If you are in a Zen mode right now and you want nothing to do with this, that's okay. Just log out, all right? Up to you guys. So if you're ready to try it out, take the roller underneath the legs, let the feet drag on the floor a little bit and roll up and down. This is optional. If you're really feeling like, you know what, I'm in a good spot to just have log off right now, all good. Go nice and slow. Try different angles, like we did in the beginning. 10 more seconds. Hopefully that feels a little better. And then as promised, we'll do a little bit of calf. So come on up. Take the roller underneath the right calf. Point your toe, lift your hips off the floor. You've got support with your hands, your arms, upper body, and that left foot. Gently roll up and down. Take different angles, especially if you just did the cardio conditioning class. You want to be rolling those calves. Good, switch sides. Last 20-second roll here. Keep the toe pointed. Really push your weight into that roller. Good. Awesome work, everybody. You take that roller off. Great job. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I will see you on Monday. Some people will see you Monday. Otherwise, see you next Saturday.
Thanks,
Great job.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys. You're welcome. See you later.